Yo ho everybody and welcome to another edition of Yinzer on Hockey. Before we begin, make sure you go down below, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, make sure you click that little bell so you stay up to date on all the off-season happenings. So, a little bit of breaking news just happened here as I was doing research for other videos. Elliot Friedman tweets out that Barry Trotz is stepping down as the head coach of the Washington Capitals. Now, it was believed that Barry Trotz was in the final year of his contract anyway and was expected to be a free agent. Apparently, that was not correct. There was a 2-year extension that was to kick in if, indeed, the Washington Capitals won the Stanley Cup. As we recall a couple of weeks ago, that did happen. They did win the Stanley Cup, and a 2-year extension had kicked in. But Barry Trotz has informed the team that he will step down, and Washington has authorized other teams to contact Barry Trotz as a candidate for any of their head coaching searches. As of right now, the New York Islanders, with general manager Lou Lamoriello, is the only available head coach. So Barry Trotz began his career, his head coaching career, I believe with the Nashville Predators. Was their first head coach in 1998-99. Has been with the Washington Capitals for the past 4 years. Career records, he has coached in 1,524 games, 762 wins, 568 losses, 60 ties, and 134 overtime defeats for a win percentage of .564 with 3 division titles. Obviously, there was 2 President Trophy winning years with 2015-16, 2016-17. And, of course, his Stanley Cup championship this year in Washington. To me, obviously, the extension that was in place for Barry Trotz was, in his opinion, or an outside opinion, was below market value for what other head coaches are getting. I would assume that Barry Trotz is probably looking in the $4 to $5 million a year range. And obviously, coming off of a Stanley Cup, you're going to garner a lot of attention. Does this force more dominoes to fall? Is there some coaches that maybe were on the edge of that, do we keep them, do we let them go? Now that a Barry Trotz is available out there on the free agent market to become your next head coach, is it possible that maybe Minnesota decides to move on from their head coach and bring in a new guy like a Barry Trotz? Maybe Randy Carlyle out in Anaheim, maybe they let him go and bring in a Barry Trotz. I'm not speculating that any of these guys are on the way out, or even if they're on the hot seat, so to speak. But maybe there is a chance that a lot of these teams that have a head coach that they think have reached their peak, maybe they are looking to get a guy like Barry Trotz in there to get them over the hump. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Is this a good move for Barry Trotz? Is this a good move for the Washington Capitals to not re-engage him and get him more closer to market value in their contract? I know they were talking after the Stanley Cup about, getting something worked out with him, but apparently nothing came to fruition. They must have been too far apart on the numbers. Now the New York Islanders, as the only team currently without a head coach in place, does this work out for him, work out for the Islanders now that maybe Barry Trotz comes in? Does that help the Islanders in their pursuit of keeping John Tavares in the fold to bring in a guy like Barry Trotz? Who knows? Let me know in the comments below what you guys think of Barry Trotz being let go or resigning as the head coach of the Washington Capitals. Be sure to hit like and subscribe on the video. Make sure you follow me on all the social medias listed below. And until we see you again next time, have a good day.